Okay, welcome. This is always a great time in Newcastle County where can everybody hear me? Where we celebrate the holidays, Christmas. And before we get started, let me thank every county employee here for making this a great year, for making us all look very good in all areas. And particularly for the people that decorated the tree, Coop and his friends, and special services for one of our most beautiful trees. And we sure did get a beautiful what do you call it? Menorah. Menorah. I had it. I think that is pretty significant that we have. So before we get started, we always have our famous council. We have George Smiley in the back. Somewhere, George. George is a little elf that runs around. George, you want to come up here? Because I know you don't like to come up front, but we're going to have you sing "O Holy Night." But as always, we celebrate both Hanukkah and Christmas, and we're going to have Bob Weiner, who's going to give a very short history of Hanukkah. Bob?
Sure. The joke is, we Jews suffered, now let's eat. But I'll give just a few more seconds. The holiday of Hanukkah celebrates a couple of miracles. One is that at 200 BC, the Greek Assyrians had subjugated the ancient Israelites in Israel and made them worship idols and desecrated the temple. So using guerrilla warfare tactics, the ancient Israelites were able to defeat the Greek Assyrians, which had much greater number of soldiers, and that's the one miracle. The other miracle is when they went back in the temple where they had been sacrificing pigs and basically tore the place apart. There was only enough cruse of oil to last one night, and the everlasting light always has to be lit. But that little cruse of oil lasted for 8 nights until oil could be brought in from the nearest town. So we today celebrate, and for 2,000 years we've celebrated this holiday. In fact, Jesus Christ in the New Testament talks about going to the holiday of Hanukkah as well. One of the things that the kids used to do was they would tell the story of Hanukkah by using a little dreidel. Now, when the soldiers would come up, you're not allowed to study Bible, so they would spin this, just a dreidel, just telling a little story. But it's really tells a story on the 4 letters that stand for a great miracle happened there or happened here. And it's a gambling game, would be made out of clay normally. And what would happen is that the one letter stands for great, gadol, you get the whole pot, everyone antes up, hey, half. Shin, you have to double the pot, and nun, you get none. So it's a gambling game, but if the soldiers came up, hey, we're just playing a little gambling game. So it was a joke on them. Now, each night we'll light a different candle. We'll start with the shamash, which is the helper candle. You light that one, and the first night you light the first candle. The second night you replace them, and you light 2 candles, and by the 8th night, all 8 are lit. And this year, the holiday falls starting on Christmas Eve and finishes on New Year's Eve. Falls about this time, but the Jewish calendar is on a lunar calendar, so the dates shift. So I need your help right now. We're going to light the Hanukkah menorah. Tom, you want to push the button?
We'll have a countdown.
Oh, we'll count down.
Ready?
Okay.
You want to push the button.
Where is the button?
Got me, buddy.
It's not the red button. Ted? Where's our technical guy? So we need your help for a countdown.
Okay. Don't do it.
Okay.
You can do it when you... Go ahead, do a countdown.
Okay.
10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy Hanukkah. We'll have them all. Now you have to help me by singing a Hanukkah song that you probably learned in elementary school. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. It has a little body with legs so short and thin, a happy game of dreidel. Come play now, let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play.
On behalf of your Newcastle County Recorder of Deeds staff, my Chief Deputy Tom Ferrier, and I would like to wish all of you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a prosperous New Year. God bless.
Now, we are blessed to have Delaware's most famous opera singer, James Peccatelli. We're going to ask him to come over, as he did last year, and sing to us. And then I think Angie's going to lead all of us in another song. So, Jim, thank you.
My soul keeps
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angels' voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night, oh, holy night, oh, night divine.
All right. Now we're almost ready to light the tree, but we're going to have a rendition of Jingle Bells. Would you like to come up
Yes,
here?
Bob, come on.
And George.
And George.
George? Does that mean I got to shake my head to get the bell ringing?
Okay.
Oh, wait. We got to put some sweetness between these crackers. Now we're good. Now we're good. Santa, eat your heart out. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
This is a beautiful tree. Let's have a countdown from 10 and hope that Ted is around, so I know the tree's going to light this year. But this is the most beautiful tree, Ted, I think we've ever. And I'd like to thank Coleman Street Farm for dedicating many trees to the county throughout the years. So let's count down from 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you all for coming.
I owe you an apology and your past execs. I thought we were paying for them. Thank you.
No, free every year. We're gonna do a proclamation for them this year. And we have donuts
And apple cider.
and apple cider.
Were they donated?
Yes. We can do a forensic audit next month. Thank you.
By the way, Smiley said we can have all day on Christmas Eve.